Good morning, dear Standard 7 students. I am Devashish sir, your math teacher. Today we will see our first chapter, integers. Okay. Before we start the chapter, let's recall what we have learned in last year. First one is natural numbers. We have learned natural numbers. Natural number means all the counting numbers are called natural numbers. All the counting number means 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinite. All these are called natural numbers. Then come to whole number. Whole number means all the counting numbers along with 0. All the counting numbers 1 to infinite, if we put 0 there, then they come to whole number. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinite, all these are called whole numbers. Then come to integers. So integer means all the negative numbers, 0 and positive numbers, they all are called integers. Negative numbers starting from -1, so -1, -2, -3, -4 up to minus infinite, and 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to infinite, all these are called integers. Okay, let's start absolute value. The absolute value of any number is always positive, whether the number is in positive or negative, but its absolute value always in positive. For example, the absolute value of 5, the absolute value of 5 is 5, the absolute value of -5 is also 5, and it is denoted as this symbol. The absolute value of -10, here the absolute value of -10 is equal to +10, because absolute value always stay in positive. The absolute value of 7 is +7, the absolute value of -9 is +9, but in this case here we have to find out the absolute value of 5 minus 10, and 5 minus 10 is -5, so the absolute value of -5 is 5. So first we have to solve what is 5 minus 10, and the 5 minus 10 is -5. Now we have to find out the absolute value of -5, that is 5. Then come to this one. Here we have to find out the absolute value of minus of the absolute value of 3 minus 2. Okay, minus of the absolute value of 3 minus 2, and you know 3 minus 2 is 1, and here the minus sign is before the absolute value, so it remains same. So and the absolute value of 1 is 1, and we put the minus sign. So in this way we can find absolute value of any integer, and always the absolute value remain in positive, whether the integer or the given question is in negative or positive, but the absolute value is always remain in positive. Then we see the addition of integers. Okay, so let's start. Addition is of two types. First one is adding two integers having same sign. It means we have to add two integers and they have same signs. For example, 5 plus 3. In this case 5 is in positive and 3 is in positive, so we have to add both two positive integers, and the addition of both two positive integers is equal to 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. Okay, and the sign will be positive because these two integers are in positive, so our answer will be in positive. But in this case it is -5 plus -3, same sign, so we have to add them first. 5 plus 3 is 8, and put the sign of negative because these two integers are in negative, so it is -8. Now look here, 2 plus 1, it is in positive, and this one is also positive, so 2 plus 1 is 3, and we put plus sign, so plus 3 means only 3. Then -3 plus -4, this one is negative and this one is also negative, so we have to first add them. 3 plus 4 is 7, and put the negative sign, so it is -7. Then adding two integers having opposite signs, so we have to add two integers and their signs are not same. For example, one is in negative and another one is positive. -5 plus 2, in this case we have to first subtract them. The smaller number should be subtracted from the larger number, and we should put the sign of the larger number. Now 5 minus 2 is 3, and here the larger number is 5 and its sign is negative, so it will -3. In the second case, 3 plus -5, 1 is in positive, 3 is in positive, and 5 is in negative, so you have to subtract them because the signs are not same. So 5 minus 3 is 2, and here the larger number is 5, so you have to put the negative sign because you have to put the sign of the larger number, and here the negative sign, so -2. Then come to next, 17 plus -20, 1 is in positive and this one is in negative, so first rule, if the signs are not same, we have to subtract them. Then 20 minus 17, 20 minus 17 is 3, and the sign of 20 is minus, so it will be minus 3. Then next one is minus 10 plus 15. So here the positive sign will larger and the negative sign will smaller. So we have to first subtract them. 15 minus 10, and 15 minus 10 is 5, and the sign of 15 is positive, so it will be plus 5. Okay, then come to additive inverse. Additive inverse means the negative of an integer. It means the negative of that integer is called the additive inverse. The negative of an integer is called the additive inverse of the integer. For example, the additive inverse of 5 is equal to minus 5. The additive inverse of minus 5 is equal to 5. The additive inverse of minus 10 is 10, and the additive inverse of 100 is minus 100. It means we have to just put the sign of that, the opposite sign of that integer. If the integer is in positive, so its answer will be in negative, and if the integer is in negative, the answer will be in positive. So we have to put the negative sign of the integer. The integer will not change, only we have to change the sign. If the question is in positive, our answer will be in negative, and if the question will be negative, our answer will be in positive. So here 5, so additive inverse minus 5, it's negative, and here minus 5, so its additive inverse is plus 5. Only we have to change the sign, not the number. The sign will be changed. The additive inverse of 0 is 0, because 0 is neither positive nor negative. Okay, then come to subtraction of integer. In subtraction also there are two rules. If we found two same sign, then we have to add them, and if we found two different signs, then we have to subtract them and put the sign of the larger number. So the first one is 2 minus 6. 2 means plus 2, and minus 6 means, this one is minus, means negative. So one is in positive and this one is in negative, so we have to subtract, because two different signs are here. Different sign means we have to subtract them. Then 6 minus 2, subtract means we have to subtract the smaller one from the larger one. So 2 should be subtracted from 6, and 6 minus 2 is 4. Then come to sign, which sign will put. So here the larger integer or the larger number in negative sign, it means we have to put the negative sign, so it will be minus 4. Then come to this one, minus 6 minus minus 2. Here two signs are same. Two signs are same or closed side by side. So in this case we have to multiply these two signs. Okay, so first minus 6 will be remain same, and minus into minus, minus into minus is plus, and 2 should be 2. So minus 6 plus 2. Minus 6 plus 2 means this one is negative, this one is positive. We have to subtract them. 6 minus 2 is 4, and put the sign of 6 means minus, so it will be minus 4. Now come to this one, minus 6 minus minus 4. Same thing. Here minus into minus, two signs are close together, it means we have to multiply them. Minus into minus means plus, so first one minus 6 will remain same, minus 6, and minus into minus is plus, then 4 is to 4. So minus 6 plus 4, here one is negative and here one is positive, it means different sign, we have to subtract them. 6 minus 4, 6 minus 4 is 2, and here the larger number is 6 and its sign is minus, so you have to put minus sign, it will be minus 2. Then here minus 6 minus 4, so here two signs are same. This one is negative and this one is also negative. Same sign means we have to add them. So minus 6 minus 4 means 6 plus 4, 10, and we have to put the sign of negative, because these two are in negative, so our answer will be in negative. So it is minus 10. So in this way we should add and subtract integers. Thank you.